What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today's figure review is we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Jet Jaguar from Singular Point. Sorry, kind of little hiatus there for a little bit, you guys. Just, again, still, finished, moving into the new place, and everything is still not 100% ready for me to showcase. I have had some local friends come over, and all I can say is they can tell you that it'll be worth the wait. I just am waiting to put on some final touches in the collection room, and then I will be ready to showcase it to you guys. But just been busy with work and, been falling behind and been wanting to pump out some reviews here for a couple weeks now, but just really haven't had the time until now. So I'm going to have some reviews lined up for you guys here finally. So I hope you guys enjoy. And again, today we are starting with the Jet Jaguar from Singular Point from Bandai. Just to get started with every Bandai, we're going to take a look here at his tag. I do remove my tags, but I keep them all the same in my tag collection. Nice image of the character from the anime. Got Godzilla Ultima there. I do like the way that looks. The white outlines. On the inside, you got the silhouette of Jet Jaguar and just all the legal jargon stuff. Bandai Movie Monster Series, so on and so forth. So that does it for the tag. Let me move that off to the side. And let's take a look at Jet Jaguar himself. Just like with any Japanese Bandai, awesome. They hit the nail right on the head. I know a lot of people still aren't fond of Singular Point, and that's okay. Anime, even though it's Godzilla, anime is still not for everybody. It has a different feel, and it's not going to be exactly what everybody envisioned probably, a Godzilla anime would look like. But that's just because, again, anime is very different. Anime is always very different. It's a very different universe from what, normal movie media is going to be. So it's a different feel for everybody. And you have to really be into anime and know what you're probably going to be getting to really accept that. So the fact that people still aren't really fond of the Jet Jaguar design, it's okay. It doesn't bother me any. I like it. Jet Jaguar is still one of my all-time favorite characters from the Godzilla universe. And I think the way that he is portrayed in Singular Point, they couldn't have did it any other way for him to fit that universe correctly. Like, he fits that. He looks wonky, but Jet Jaguar fits that universe perfectly the way he looks. So that's just a bit about my opinion on the design out of my way and what others have been thinking. Let's get straight on into it, the way I always do. Let's get into color. Hopefully I'm not too rusty. I haven't done a figure review in a while. But let's get on to color and paint apps on this guy. No crazy silvers, he still is sporting your normal Jet Jaguar colors. He still has, kind of like that mustard orangish yellow going on. There's a little bit of silver here in the front. And then, of course, he has a very nice bright red here and there. Then, of course, he has the very nice blue around the neck. His eyes are a very nice blue. The lines for his mouth are a very nice black. But then all the way else around him, you got like a gunmetal color here for his hands. Red here for these, wires, cords running down the backs of his legs. But all in all, the rest of his body is not like a silver. It's like a milky-ish ivory, bone ivory color. Which again is, an interesting choice. He is made out of metal. The metal is just that color. So, that's an interesting color choice. But again, for me, it fits the universe. If all of that was like silver, I don't know how I would feel about it. I think he would look a little weird if it was more, silver on his main body parts. The only gripe that I have about this guy, and this is going on into detail next since we're done about paint, so let's go on into detail. The only gripe that I have with this figure is that he doesn't have the Jet Jaguar symbol yet. I forget, I think he does require it later when he gets all these different attachments and whatnot. But that is the only thing he is missing, is the little Jet Jaguar, wing symbol. That right there. That is the only thing that I have an issue with this figure, is that he is missing that. But other than that, detail-wise, again, since it's an anime, there is going to be detail there, but it's again, it's animation, so a lot of it is going to be smooth and straightforward. So I mean, you got all this mesh in here in his chest. You got this little vent right here being held in by the bolts on his neck. You do have all the swirls etched into the eyes, very nice. All the lines etched into the mouth. All the, corners and edges along the face look nice. You have all the bolts. And since they're all the same color, they're kind of hard and they're not really showing up on camera. You can see the bolts there on the head. He does have the antenna sculpted in there ever so slightly. You got all these rings around the neck, sculpted nice, around the shoulders. Again, you got all the bolts here running along his body. You got all these joints on his arms, hands, very mechanical looking. They look like the grab hands from the what are they called? The grab games that you would see at sometimes restaurants, and the claw, that's what it looks like to me. My camera, focuses. That's what it looks like. It looks like one of those claw game things. Legs, again, you got the bolts you can see running down all the different joints. His pack here, more or less smooth. You got some detailing there on the side, some lines on the top, more detailing on the side, and just the legal jargon on the bottom. He's got some peg holes on his feet. And, that's really about it, The way his feet come up here, almost like little elf shoes. Kind of cool. Lastly, let's go over some articulation. This guy's head does not move, so his head is not on a joint. His arms obviously can move up and down, and then there is rotation there also at the elbows. So you got at the shoulders, and then you have rotation. That one's a little stiff at the elbows. Nothing at the hands. I don't think those rotate. They do not. He does have a waist swivel as well. And then, of course, his legs kick forward and kick backward right there at the hip. And that about does it for articulation. Not a ton of movement on this guy, but again, he's your basic Japanese Bandai. He looks good. Get him in the camera shot there. And he gets the job done for the Jet Jaguar figure from Singular Point. Now, let's go over scaling. I have a few things pulled out for scale here. First off, here is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Jet Jaguar from the Showa series. That's about how he measures up with him. He's a little taller. This guy is a little short and stubby. Next up, here is the Playmates Jet Jaguar, and I'll have to hold him unless he wants to stand on his own, or I could prop him up next to him right there. There he is with the Playmates Jet Jaguar. I don't know really what side looks better for... That's weird. I had to prop him up over there, but over here he'll stand by himself, basically. Yeah, but there he is with the Playmates Jet Jaguar. Still towers over him and whatnot. And then last... here's the Godzilla Bandai that everybody's familiar with, even though mine is the 50th anniversary version. it doesn't matter. It's still the same mold. Here is the Bandai Godzilla 68. There is how he scales up against him. Again, this is like my first time doing a review in the new place, you guys. So bear with me. I'm still kind of working with what's going to work best. And I think this is going to work okay. But as far as everything goes, I might have to take this mirror down when I do reviews. I don't know if it's throwing everything like off center or if it looks weird, if these two guys are far over. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. But there he is scaled with that Bandai. And that about does it, you guys, for this figure review. So like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Go check out Godzilla Fan Freaks on Facebook. As well as don't forget to go check out Godzilla Fan Freaks on Instagram. And we will see you guys in the next figure review. Thank you for watching.